Hey y'all, hey, it's me, Rini. Thank you for joining me today. In today's episode, we're going to recap the fourth episode, I believe, of Love During Lockup, which will be episode 64, I believe. We're going to talk about that, all the events that happened with the three main couples that I have been talking about, and things is getting pretty ugly, so to speak. So y'all just hold on, I'm coming right back at you. Hey y'all, so the first couple we're going to discuss briefly is Gabby and Chris. Gabby and Chris. And just as a reminder, y'all know that Gabby is a young lady who I feel is a gold digger. Okay, she's a gold digger, and I think she's playing her fiance, quote unquote, husband that's incarcerated. So we're going to start it off by Abby admitting that she is going against Chris's wishes and she's working at a strip club basically, and he doesn't want her working at a strip club. But she's working at a strip club because she states that she spent the 60 grand that he sent her, so she has to have a means of making money. Now, who blows through $60,000 that quick? I don't know, but she's working at this strip club because she says she feels that she has to do that because she doesn't have any more money running. So now she's feeling that there's something going on with Chris because Chris is changing up on her phone calls to her. Chris is telling his mom to tell her not to call, not to come up, all these different things, and he's supposed to be released relatively soon. So she's feeling that Chris got something to hide and that something is going on. What she did admit with this episode, which I found was very interesting, is that Chris' ex-girlfriend has been stalking Gabby. She's been calling Gabby and just stalking her on social media. So anyways, Chris's ex-girlfriend sent Gabby a voice recording of a conversation that she had with Chris. And the gist of the conversation was Chris admitting to the ex-girlfriend that him and Gabby not together, that, that's not his wife, just downplaying the relationship that he has with Gabby. So Gabby let one of her friends listen to the message. So the friend was like, something don't seem right. He laughed and he think this is a joke. I think you need to just really just open up your eyes basically and see what really is going on. But regardless, she's just saying that if Chris is cheating on her, she's going to be very disappointed. But I really think she really needs to look at things for what they are. This girl not going to be stalking her page or calling her or sending her voice messages if it's nothing going on between her and Chris. But last but not least, as she left work that one night, Gabby called some dude. Now, I don't know who this dude is, but she called some dude trying to talk to him about, well, basically saying that let's meet up. I want to talk to you about some things. But to me, this sounds like her little side boo. But we're going to find out what's going on with that. But Gabby ain't all innocent in this either, y'all. So, yeah, we're going to find out what's going on with that. Y'all. Indy and Harry. Lord have mercy. So, Indy finally does what she says she's going to do. And she packs up her apartment. She don't got no type of plan, y'all. No type of plan. She takes her little daughter, she packs up her apartment, and she moves to Ohio. With no plan, guys. She don't even have a place to stay. All she knows is that her man Harry is going to be released soon. She got to be there when he's released, so she can just be there with him when he's released. No plan. Packs up her apartment, so her mom and another close friend goes with her on this journey, going to Ohio. He calls her during the drive there. Mom is very upset. She talks to him on the phone, and she's like, well, everybody not happy about this. People all annoyed and stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Y'all, she is so freaking gullible. How do you just pack up your everything and move to a whole new state with no plan? She don't even have no place to stay. So she's telling her mom that she's going to park the U-Haul in the complex of the hotel. No place to stay. So when they get to kind of where their destination is, she pulls up into this hotel where she got reservations to. They go into the hotel and it's nothing but a hellhole, y'all. It's a hellhole. It's not clean. It's dirty. It's probably got bed bugs. It's just a nasty situation. So she's like, oh, is this my sign to go back home? You think? You think? I just don't know about Indy, y'all. So mom did her little investigation because y'all know she's a bounty hunter and a private investigator. So she did her little research and found out that Harry has an extensive background with some really criminal type activity that he's done. So she lets Indy know about this, at one of their little pit stops. And Indy was like, well, I know about all of this. I know about all this. And, people do change. And I feel like he can change. And he ain't have nothing on his record about domestic violence. Y'all. Mom was like, are you kidding me? You know all of this hardcore stuff about his background and you still gonna date him and you got a daughter? Girl, bye. So y'all, Ty is the correct pronunciation of her name. Not Tay or not Tia. It's Ty, even though it's spelled like it's Taya, but it's Ty. So we're going to recap her situation. So she's at work and she's talking to her boss and telling her boss about how refreshing it was to go out on a date with a man physically, who she can physically see, touch, and all that stuff. And how nice it was to have her, have been treated like, a lady, him opening the doors for her, treating her like she's really special and all this and how. So during one of her interviews with the cast, she was basically saying that she is dating, y'all, over 500 prisoners. 500 prisoners, y'all, and she just wants to feel loved unconditionally. She just wants someone to love her indefinitely. Well, girl, if you're dating a prisoner or an inmate, they're gonna love you indefinitely because you're doing something for them. You're sending them money. And she admitted that she sent Hottie $15,000. You think he gonna love her indefinitely or make her feel like she's loved indefinitely? Girl, come on. Come on. So she is just fell for Hottie for some reason. Out of all the prisoners and inmates that she's dating, Hottie is the one that she basically fell for. So now the phone calls will still keep coming. The phone calls will still keep coming with this Boston chick who's Hottie's ex. So finally she's at work and the girl calls her again or whatever. So she answers the phone, they talk. So then she talks to Hottie. So Hottie finally admits, yeah, I've been knowing her for 12 years. And about 4 years ago, we were intimate or we slept together. And she sent me her $600 stimulus check. But she knows that we're not together because I love you. And I don't know why she tripping like this because you're the one for me. And so this is the first time that Ty has heard this. So she's like, oh, okay, why didn't you tell me this up front? Like, why are you telling me this now? What's the difference between me and her? You know what I'm saying? So he goes, oh, because I love you. I love you. How gullible can you get? So anywho, Ty decides to just tell him, you know what, I'll talk to you later. So she hangs up on him. So she feels that she should go to Hottie's cousin, the one who hooked them up. He hooked them up, so she knows him best, the cousin. So she meets up with the girl at the salon. She tells about everything that's going on, about how this girl Boston keeps calling, how Hottie done admitted that he done slept with the girl. The girl done sent him the $600 stimulus check. Baby! So the cousin, by request of Ty, calls the girl Boston to try to hook them two up to meet. So she calls the girl Boston. The girl Boston is like, well, just make sure you tell her to behave. I can be at the hair salon really soon, so we gonna meet up. So y'all, that's how it ended. That's how it ended, that Ty and this girl Boston is gonna end up meeting each other at the hair salon. And the cousin, Kiyoki, I think her name is telling her to just like relax. Don't go crazy. Just try not to just lose it. You know what I'm saying? Meet her and then y'all try to talk it out. But then they show from the previews how Ty just went out there running after the girl to fight or whatever. Y'all, it can't get no crazier than this. I want to talk about the other couples on the show, but these three got my attention so hard, too. It's hard for me to focus on the other couples. But there's some drama going on with the other couples, too. So I promise y'all, maybe mid this week, I'll focus on some of the other couples on the show. I hope y'all enjoyed this because it is just getting good. Come back next week, y'all, so I can recap the next week.